In this video, we're going to sketch x squared over 4, take away y, take away 2 squared equals 1. Okay, so if you imagine that the original graph was x squared over 4, so 2 squared, take away y squared, and I'll write that as a 1 squared equals 1, and then this graph that's been translated by 0, 2, because y has been replaced with y minus 2. Then from this we can write down that the equations of its asymptotes would be y equals plus or minus b over a, so 1 over 2x, 1/2 x. So this is the original graph, okay? Then the curve has been translated by 0, 2. The asymptotes will also be translated by 0, 2. So the whole graph is raised 2 units upwards. Okay, so we'll actually be going, the two asymptotes will be intersecting at 0, 2 on the y-axis. So a little bit shallower. Like that, so that would be y equals minus 1/2 x plus 2. And that would be y equals 1/2 x plus 2. Okay, right, so then thinking about if it's raised up to that point, then we could work out where it crosses the x-axis by putting y is equal to 0, which I'm not particularly, I'm going to do, but I probably wouldn't do it first, because really what I want to know is these 2 points here. Okay, I know that the curve's going to do this, so I want to know what those points are. Okay, and how to find them. So, how can I do that? Well, I know that the curve, the asymptotes intersect at 0, 2. So really, I want to know the values of x for which y equals 2. So I substitute y equals 2 into this equation, and I get x squared over 4 equals 1. So that means that x squared is 4, which means that x is equal to plus or minus 2. So this point here is 2, 2, and this point here is minus 2, 2. Okay, so they are those points where the curve changes direction. Well, they're kind of like the vertices, if you will, of the curve. Right, so we've got those. Now, where does it cross the x-axis? That's when y is 0. So we're going to get x squared over 4, take away, and we're going take away minus 2 squared, so take away 4 equals 1. So x squared over 4 will be equal to 5. So x squared will be equal to 20, so x will be equal to plus or minus root 20, which is plus or minus 2 root 5. So the curve does something like that, comes around. So that's 2 root 5. And that's minus 2 root 5. Okay, and so that is what the curve will look like.